States, you're in trouble. Recently, I saw where Mark Dice went out in public on beaches and different places in the United States. And he asked them, he said, do you think that the United States American flag, do you think the American flag needs to be replaced? We're thinking of, we're petitioning, and we want you to sign this petition that we're going to replace the United States, the American flag, with a flag that's got a pyramid on it with the colors of the rainbow. What do you think? These people were signing up for this petition. They said, yeah, well, Mark Dice said, well, they're fighting about the Confederate flag and they want to take that down. So he says, well, and it's racist. So we think that the United States American flag is racist too. So we want to take that down too. And the people are so stupid, they're signing the petition. And that's just a handful of people that Mark Dice talked to. If that is the result of just a few people in one day going out for a few hours and talking to people, all different classes of people, young people, older people, middle class, probably not any high class he talked to, but listen, folks, when that's the mentality of the people, that they're willing to replace the American flag, you got to understand that's not human. That's a spirit that's taking over. People giving up their nationality, giving up their this country is supposed to be sovereign. Folks, there's something going on behind the scenes, like an undertow that you can't see. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but there is something going on behind the scenes, an undertow that you can't see. Are you listening? There's something happening. That they don't want you to be aware of. And they've got all kinds of distractions to keep your eyes off of what is really taking place. Because when they're done, what are you going to do about it? They know if they can get this thing done without you knowing about it, without the masses knowing about it, without everybody in the United States knowing about it, that once it's done, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. It'll be too late. It'll be in place. Well, it's not really the American citizens we're concerned about, but now we're concerned about, those that are terrorists or troublemakers. No, the whole point is you are guilty till you're proven innocent. You could call it the new America, but it's not the new America because it's not America anymore when you bring together Canada and Mexico. They call it the European Union over there. Over here, the North American Union. You don't hear about it. Nobody's reporting it. You don't hear Bill O'Reilly talking about it. Why? Is it because Bill O'Reilly doesn't believe it can happen or that it's not happening? No, it's because Bill O'Reilly's been told to stand down. He can only report what they tell him to report, what they allow him to report. He is a puppet, people. Why would he do it? Millions, people. Millions of dollars. These anchors get millions of dollars. They have their own shows. And I just heard Kelly coming out and saying that she has a brand. She considers herself a brand. Do you know what a brand is? So now our news anchors are franchises and brands? Like little corporations? Come on, people. The people that are reporting the news to you are considering themselves a brand? What happened to true, honest journalism? What happened to the spin stops here, Mr. O'Reilly? The spin doesn't stop at Fox News. It's created at Fox News. They spin all day long. The only place where you're going to find truth that's not convoluted, that's not mixed, that's not bias, is the Bible. The Bible says when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction. What have they been saying? What is this North American Union all about? Well, you don't have to look any further than in the logo for the North American Union. You will see that it says peace or prosperity and safety. That's peace and safety. Same thing the Bible says. See, under the guise of your safety, for your prosperity, they're bringing together Mexico and Canada with the United States. They've been telling you that it's only for one reason, but yet it's for many reasons. Total control, total surveillance. You're guilty until you're proven innocent. I actually believe it's too late to wake up. I really do. I don't think the citizens of the United States of America are going to wake up. I just recently heard them saying, and this was alarming to me, national TV, I heard them say, well, we're all immigrants. No, we're not. I'm not an immigrant. I was freeborn. I was born right here in the United States of America. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. I am not an immigrant. That's what they want to get you to believe. Everybody's an immigrant when they come to the United States. I didn't come to the United States. I was born here. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, people. I'm not telling you to engage in our anarchy. I'm not telling you to rise up. I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting rioting or protests even. I just want you to know what's happening. unbiased. I want you to know what is happening. And there are those out there that will listen to this message and say, we already know. We know what's happening. You're not telling us anything new. That's great for you, but there are masses of people right here in the United States that do not know what is going on. Concentration camps that are being prepared. They're not called concentration camps. They're going to be considered places of refuge. What do you need places of refuge for? Because when things really begin to get out of hand in the United States, you're going to be looking for a place of sanctuary. You're going to be looking for a place of safety. Are you listening? Can you imagine America? Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies. Can you imagine waking up one day in a total, complete police state? Could you imagine that? Waking up, finding out it's too late. It's too late. There's nothing you can do about it now. Aaron Russo was getting ready to start going to Washington, D.C. He was getting ready to start protesting after he came out with his movie, Freedom to Fascism. He didn't die from cancer, people. Not because he had cancer, but because he was poisoned. They killed him. They made it look like he died from cancer. You trying to tell me that it was a coincidence so close to the time where he exposed the New World Order, where he exposed the IRS and its fraud? That he died? Are you that naive? Everybody should have known when he was dead who did it. I don't think we can pray to see this stopped. I don't think it's going to stop. But it'd be better to know so that when people do begin to freak out, and they will, when people do realize what's taken place after it's too late, very possible that there will be some kind of EMP attack upon the United States to shut down all the power, and maybe a nuclear weapon going off. No, not maybe. A nuclear bomb will go off in the United States. You can be assured of it. God showed it to me. I saw it with my own eyes. White, blinding light. I asked God, I said, Lord, what is this? He says, only with your eyes shall you behold and see the reward of the wicked, but it shall not come nigh thee. It's coming. Obama said he thought it more probable of a nuclear weapon being detonated in lower Manhattan than for Russia to attack the United States of America. Both of those things is getting ready to happen. Russia will attack the United States. There will be a nuclear weapon that will be detonated in the United States. It's just a matter of when. I would have to tell you, people, listen, Obama is the smoking gun. He is the smoking gun. It's coming from him. Now, who's giving him orders? I don't know. Specifically, but he's the smoking gun.